Hello, everyone. My name is Isabel Garcia, and today I will be presenting the South Korean government for my presentation. So, Korea used to be a dictatorship, but during the war, when Korea was split into two, it became a presidential government. It is very similar to America because the U.S. had a lot of control on the U.S. On the South Koreans because of the war and how much possession it had. So it was able to adapt to so it meaning South Korea was able to adapt to a lot of the US government ideas. Just like the voting policy, they were able to have equal and secret voting by the people, and they were able to choose who goes into power, who does not, and they are a democratic republic government. Now, a little bit of history of then versus now. Seungmin Rhee was four-time president, and he was elected in 1948, was reelected four times. But of the fourth election on March 1960, people did not agree with him being in power anymore. It was so violent, and there was a lot of riots that Seungmin Rhee decided to resign 6 days later. But when he resigned, he gave the second president of South Korea a very disastrous government. And until the 10th president, no president was able to restore that dying government. However, in August of 1980, Chung Du-hwan was able to restore the dying government and give hope to the South Korean society. Now, about 8 presidents later, Park Geun-hye, the first president to take charge of South Korea, failed her mission and failed her position as president during her four-term presidency. A little time later, she went to prison for a scandal, but was pardoned by the 19th president, Moon Jae-in, and she was able to live out of prison now. The current Korean president is Yoon Suk-yeol, and he was just elected March of this year. Now, the Constitution of South Korea. It was published on July 12th, 1948. It has 10 chapters and it was amended 8 times. Now, what I found interesting about this constitution is I did a compare and contrast to our constitution, and the South Korean Constitution says, first article, first sentence is the Republic of Korea shall be a democratic republic. Now, in the article of in our constitution, we don't state who we are. We don't state the democratic republic. We just say that all legislative powers herein granted shall be vested in a Congress of the United States, which shall consist of a Senate and House of Representatives. I found it was kind of cool that the Republic of Korea was able to identify who they were right off the bat. But something similar though was that Korea said that the sovereignty of the Republic of Korea shall be reside in the people, and all states' authority shall emanate from the people. That is exactly like not verbatim, but that's exactly what our our Constitution has as well, is that we the people get to decide who's in power and who's not. There is no Bill of Rights, but it is in the Constitution. The right of property of all citizens shall be guaranteed, and the contents and limitations, therefore, shall be determined by law, and the exercise of property rights shall conform to public welfare. So people have their own Bill of Rights all in the Constitution. So the Constitution protects them and as well as gives the laws out to the government and to everyone out there. And then I found this as well, the 2020 Country Reports on Human Rights. This also showed that that this paper is also what helps not what helps, but what what also protects the people at the time. It says the National Intelligence Service investigates suspected crime activity related to national security. Civilian authorities maintained effective control over the security forces, and the government utilized effective mechanisms to investigate and punish abuse of power. The human rights paper is also another paper that protects the right of the people. Now, here are my cited sources. I looked up a lot of them, but I had a lot of fun presenting this and learning about the Southern Korean government, and I hope you guys do too. Thank you so much for watching.